and it's spring break, and I just want to ease into this so that she like hears me whispering at first, and then she's like used to the whispering. Hello, one viewer. And then she's like used to the talking. ASMR. Yes, we're gonna do very relaxing until we can get to a place where we could be bubbly again and excited. But right now, I'm in survival mode, and we all have to be kind to the fact that I'm still live streaming, even though my daughter is having a hard time. Spring break is really rough for kids on the spectrum. They need some support. They're needier, and that's okay. But like it's overwhelming. It's hard on my nervous system too. How are you, Blue? Yes, let's see. I am hanging in there. How are you? Today's the last day of spring break. I'm taking her to a amusement park. So that's also kind of hard, even though we're doing fun things for the family. Um, with a kid on the spectrum, it can be really hard. Like she needs longer times to transition. I have to keep it, she might not enjoy it. She wants to stay, she wants to have fun, but it's really hard on her nervous system too. So we're working at it. Is the break in routine an issue for her? It is totally an issue. Um, they have a hard time transitioning. They have a hard time if it's not in their routine. And yeah, it's not for everyone. So this live stream isn't going to be like other live streams. It's kind of the one where I'm chilling in my bed because I can't go anywhere else. I can't sing today. I'm not going to do yoga. I'm just going to chill with you guys and talk. How are you, Blue? I wish to have more energy. I do. I'm just trying to zen in here. This purple VR animal company? Sorry. This what? Purple? Let me look around for my invitation to amusement park. I'm sure it got lost in the mail. It did not. I did not invite you, Blue. I don't care for you. Just kidding. You're one of my favorites, but you're not invited. Hmm. I always enjoy those kind of comments because, well, I don't always enjoy those kind of comments where people make you feel bad for things. I know Blue is totally joking, so fuck him. But also, like, there are people who take it seriously. They like your aunties and uncles, you go to a party and you don't actually, you say hi to everyone as a group, and then they get mad at you for not individually saying hi to them. And then they come up to you and they say, you didn't say hi to me. And I'm like, bitch, couldn't you say hi to me? Why are you mad at me for not saying hi to you? Why is it all about you? Why don't you just say hi to me? If I was an auntie, I would just come up to the person I want to say hi to and say hi. Why are you saying, where's my invite? Where's this? Also, sometimes I think people get really offended. Like I had a cousin group come over for my I had a little party, and then I only invite the cousins because you're the same generation and you invite who you want to invite. And then later I see my aunties and uncles and they're like thanks for the invite, and I'm like, yeah, I didn't invite you like that's okay. It doesn't have to mean that I don't want to spend time with you. It just means that I want to spend time with this group because this is a group. Everyone gets so offended. It's like, chill, everyone. I don't know. Everyone. Also, just call me Purple. No worries, Purple. I will just call you. I like Animal. I don't know. It's cute. Caster is good. I'm reading comments now. Hi Demos. It's good. Gave a sub and like. Thank you. O3R. Weather is finally getting decent. That sucks to live somewhere else than Southern California, but here we are gloating about the fact that I live in Southern California. Though also my hair is a little dry looking in here, but who cares? Hi, I failed my bus test today, and I feel so sad. Davies, I'm so sorry that you failed your bus test. Is this like a driver's test for being a bus driver? Tell me more. I would say that I have failed my driver's license test. Who among us? How old are you? Because I feel like that's a big thing. When I was 16, I failed my first driver's license test, and I feel like everyone does, but no one talks about it enough. And it's so common. And it doesn't mean you're a bad driver. It just means you're learning. You're learning this huge thing, this vehicle thing. You know what I didn't do? I was driving all summer, and then I was so prepared. I thought I was prepared, but it started raining the day I took my test, and I didn't know how to turn on the windshield wiper. And then I only got off the block, and then I had to go right back in, and it was so embarrassing, and I cried, and my mom made me feel bad. She was like, "What's wrong with you?" Da, 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 da. And I started crying, and I was like, "I already failed. What else do you want from me? Why are you being such a bitch?" And I just think we all need to be kinder to ourselves, especially when we fail. You learned a valuable lesson in your failure. You will never forget to turn on that windshield wiper when it rains, or I won't. I will never forget that. And I think you learn so much more when you fail. And I don't think it means you're a failure. It just means you just got to try again, and you learn something valuable along the way. And let's be kind to ourselves as we fail. Yeah, it's going to hurt. It's going to sting. We lose sometimes. We're a bunch of losers, and it happens. And you deserve, and you're going to get up and try again, because I'm sure you'll pass again. Eventually you'll pass. I don't know if it's going to be the next time or whatever. Just get back up. Anyways, I think we're all kind of losers who turn to winners. You had to lose to become a winner. People have to like get rejected 1,000 times, interviews, etc., to get a job. It's the same kind of situation. Okay, animal it is. All right, animal. Sorry, where are we? Uh, hi. Oh, I should have pinned it. Sorry. You don't know what and people are not sure what I'm talking about if I didn't pin it. You getting heated, voice getting loud. I don't know if I'm getting heated, but I feel bad about my mom. My mom sucks. I love my mom though. She doesn't suck. She tried her best. She has toxic beliefs, and it's not, yeah, it is what it is. Um, Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Terry. It's good to see everyone. Oh, calling me baby Valentine. Valentine? That's romantic. Champion. Okay, sorry. Let's see. Where are you from? I'm from Los Angeles. I'm Vietnamese, not Indonesian. I have a little French in me because of colonialism. Sorry. My brain's a little slow today. Let's see. I'm still reading comments, still reading comments. Mistake. The word your itself says it all. You missed your take. Dust yourself off. This is the cutest. Whiz. Oh my God. You are so insightful. You miss, wait, mistake. You take a chance. Is that was it? You missed your take, and that's okay. You just take it again, right? Oh my God, I love that. I've never heard that before. That's amazing. Wiz is very insightful. He's like my brother from another mother. All right, are you Chinese? Not Vietnamese. Off and try again. Yes, yes, yes. Always a winner. I don't think we're always a winner. I think I'm always a loser, but in a perfectly fine way. Like it doesn't define me. Just like I'm always a dumbass. Like no, like I don't know everything in the world, and I don't expect to, I don't think I'm the type to. I'm not gonna know everything. I don't know everything about everything, and I'm okay with that. And I think we should be like lovable idiots, kind of like lovable losers. We're all kind of just trying our best, and we'll get there. I don't think I'm gonna always be a winner. That's a big ask. I think this title was called Harper Survives Life. I think I am thriving in some ways. I'm thriving, but I could never say I'm thriving on like even on a title, because I think that's a little much. I feel like people who say they're a winner, I'm like, you guys have confidence. I don't have that kind of confidence. All right. How are you? I'm good, light blue. Am I good? I can be better. It's been an exhausting week, but I got to spend it with my daughter. And even though she's more needy and she needs me right now because, it is life. I'm doing okay. I like to say it's a mix of pain and joy and tiredness and happiness. I don't know. Everything's a mixed bag. So not doing so well, like blue. Just clean your nose. Uh, I don't know. I think it's just a little wet, so I keep touching it, but whatever. Hello from London, Wiz. Franco-Irish man. Is that what you are? Is that what you're saying? You're French Irish. You wash your cars. I don't want to wash my cars, but my kid loves going into one of those car wash things, and it's like a easy entertainment. So sometimes I do go into the car wash just because I don't have to get out of the car. I literally just do drive through, get some food like McDonald's or In and Out, and then I go to the car wash, and I think that's like instant entertainment for my kid. So I do wash my car, but not the inside either because I'm so tired. To die is to live. Please, I need money. Ooh. Sorry, person who needs money. Don't we all? I don't know. Keep on talking in Vietnamese and English. I don't speak Vietnamese very well, so I can't. I wouldn't try with you. Hi, Keith. It's good to see you. I wouldn't try my Vietnamese here. Maybe a little bit. Một chút, một chút. Tại vì I suck at it. I don't know how to say that in Vietnamese. uh, let's see. The quirks in people is what makes them lovable. If they chase perfection, then, in my humble opinion, that isn't love. Like, fair enough, try and attain better, but chasing perfection is not where. Oh my God, I got pinned this motherfucker. Wiz is so good. Not where. Okay, wait. I used to chase perfection too. I still do sometimes. I'm very perfectionistic. I don't mean to be. It's just kind of, at this point, it's just habitual where I'm chasing perfection. And I do have to check myself before I wreck myself, because I think if I'm chasing perfection and people love me for being perfect, then they're not really loving me, are they? They're loving this perfect me. And I can't always be perfect, and it's exhausting to try. And they don't actually love you. They love this likable, like lovable, like pretty, whatever, smart, always on it person. And that's not always you. I think Wiz is right. I think we should all strive for something, you know. It's nice to grow and learn and stuff, but we also need to be kind to ourselves when we do so. And also, we don't everything doesn't have to be about growth. I used to be obsessed with growth. I went to therapy. I was big on like always learning new things and like learning along the way, but that was exhausting too. It didn't feel like I could be myself or just be, you know? So I think there's some balance between being enough and striving for more, because I think there's something beautiful internally when we grow because we want to. But I also, yeah, it's when you grow because you think it externally will be beneficial. And when you have external rewards from your growth is probably bad. But sometimes it's a mixed bag of things. So sometimes I let's say makeup. Sometimes I want to do my makeup for me, but I also want to do my makeup for other people, like at the same time. So sometimes it's a mixed bag. You can't always have it all. It's kind of all messy. Emotions are messy. But I like Wiz. Wiz has good, insightful things where we can talk about shit that, like, yeah, anyways, what are these feelings you talk of? I'm mostly dead inside. Caring takes too much energy. 8108. You're funny. I have to say, if we're going into morbid joke territory, because I wanted to lean into that anyways, I had my kid has an AAC machine, which means that she has this iPad from work, I mean from school, where she like we write on it and we say things on it. And she says, oh, I'm learning about it, so I'm learning to use it with her. And it's funny because it says, I can say, Dad is very, very, very sad. Dad want to die. I think it's funny. She doesn't understand any of this yet. She doesn't really, like she's learning her words. She's not there yet, obviously. That's why she has this machine. But like sometimes I can use it for funny things, and I really enjoy that. Oh my God, you know what? I was like, I don't look as cute today, and I realized it's because I don't have that one filter on. Let me turn on light. Ooh, light already looks better. Touch up, touch up. There you go. Just get too. This is too honest. Let's make it smoother. Then more people might view me. Sorry, so silly. Um, let's see. are you feelings are dead inside. I think I've been going to therapy with my husband, marriage counseling, and the fact that you're like we all think depression is kind of bad, but like the therapist made me understand that depression is a protective mechanism for your feelings because you were overwhelmed by feelings when you were a kid. So your depression kind of helps you like survive life, you know? So it's very adaptive like strategy for people. It's not like something you chose to do. It's just something in your brain, you know, body. It's like a mechanism to survive things. So if you don't feel a lot, you just don't feel a lot, and caring can take a lot of energy. So if right now all you can do is care for yourself, I think that's where you start, you know? Like if you can just brush your teeth, even if you can't brush your teeth, if you could just be kind to yourself while you are going through this pain, then that's okay. That's all right. Are you tired air frying your feelings? Wolf is funny. Um, I would say I can be really tired of deep frying feelings, air frying feelings, all kinds of like cooked feelings. I can definitely be tired. These days, I've been trying to just feel. So I think 2 days ago, I just hid in my bed. I'm like new to this whole online thing, and sometimes I feel like it's very vulnerable and very exposing. So like the other day, I just took my blankets and covered my head, and then and just started crying and grieving and being okay with that, you know, and just hiding. And that's like I don't know. It just felt very cathartic, even though it was really painful. Like I was like I'm thinking about how I look. I'm like curled up in my bed, like in the fetal position with the blanket over my head, and I'm just crying. I'm just sad about life. And then I just needed that. I don't know. I don't think it's bad to have those feelings. I'm glad I got them out. So sometimes it's bad because I overthink my feelings. I don't think I overfeel my feelings. I don't think. I think if anything, I overthink my feelings so much that I'm trying not to feel my feelings. That's the problem. Do you have shame and guilt culture? I mean, yeah, I have shame and guilt culture. Everyone has. Oh my God, I live in America. Shame and guilt is the epitome of like workaholism or shopaholism or any aholism. Um, let's see. The other day, I took my kid to the park and she's autistic, right? So she's working on space recognition. She doesn't understand, but practice is a huge part of that, right? She won't get to unless she practices. So I lull her AAC machine, her cheetah bear, which is her favorite stuffy because she doesn't want to go without it, snacks, backpack, whatever, and I'm running with her so that she's on her scooter on a track, and people can say that I could have just taken her on the street and she could have done that, you know, like on the sidewalk. But a truck is also safer in my head. Like, yeah, she might get in a accident with people, but she won't get in an accident with cars and stuff. So I take her to whatever. This is the choice I make. There's no perfect choice. I make the choice to do that. And some guy comes up to me anyways. I'm running next to her, by the way. She's like on her scooter and I'm trying to teach her, like, look, there's people here, we're going to try to go avoid them because we don't want accident. So this is gonna make boo boo, and no one wants a boo boo. This is like this is practice, right? This is social practice. It's messy, it looks ugly, whatever. And but I'm right next to her. I'm like running next to her with all this stuff on me. And then this guy has the audacity to come up to me and tell me, "Hey, it doesn't look safe what you're doing with your kid." And I'm like, I'm trying to make it safe. This is how she learns to be safe, motherfucker. And I don't know. I just got so angry because I was just like, I'm doing everything in my power and I feel like I'm not doing enough. And I'm like, how are you helping the situation? You know, like that just makes me feel so bad. I hate it. It's so exhausting trying to be a mom in America. And then like people not understanding, you know, like they don't know that my kid's on the spectrum. You can't tell. There's no like title, you know? And it's like she has a disability where she can't look in you in the eye. She can't understand that there's people. She has a hard time focusing. She might have ADHD, you know? Like there's just so many things. And I'm like, this is how you teach your kid. You're supposed it's messy, it's ugly, it doesn't look good. And I'm right next to her. So how is she not being safe? It's hard. I just wanna just deep fried feelings, you know? Texas, hi future wife, how you been? I've been better, obviously. I'm reading comments now. Chasing perfection is never ending race. Been there, done that. Dump that t-shirt. It's exhausting. It is a very destructive path. Um, it is very destructive. These days, I've been more relaxed about stuff. I'm trying so hard to just enjoy the moment. Like, this is nice with you guys. I get to express my feelings about life and how hard it can be, but also how beautiful it can be. Um, if we all worked harder at accepting ourselves for who we are and whatever. So I hear you on that. I'm definitely working on relaxing more, being more, just enjoying life more. Yeah. Anyways, take it easy. Everyone's so sweet. What's your real name, by the way? Wiz. My name is Harper, not my real name. That's my pen name. I can't go, oh, it's Wizzy. It's Wizzy. It's a little confusing, but sure, Wizzy it is. My name is Tin, but I go by Harper because I don't know. I have a fantasy romance book out. Oh, it's right next to my bedside table. Yes. And that's my pen name, and so I go with Harper instead. Plus, I don't want people stalking me. I've had a stalker in real life before. It was a coworker, one of my bosses stalked me. So I don't really like now that I'm doing this online thing, which is great and exciting. I still kind of want to protect myself in real time because I have a child now, and just it's just good to protect yourself. Sorry, you need filters. Oh, you don't need filters. Oh, Wizzy, you're so cute. I think I need the filter, but here, let's see. Untouch, retouch, untouch. I have a little texture. I guess it's okay. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's just texture. I should be okay with it. I don't know. 34, man. I'm 34. And it's on. I do have a husband. Missing you a lot. What are you doing? And lovely family. I love that. Wuffa. I am missing you too. I miss singing. I want to sing. I've been like practicing with my kid. We were at like an indoor playground, and then they had like this like because it's winter spring break, so I'm doing a lot with her. I'm just enjoying my time with her. We She wanted to go to this club area. It's like darker and there's like lights and it looks like Coachella, which I'm missing out on. And then it had in sync bye bye bye, and I started singing and practicing. It's so cute. Oh, Maddie, your daughter's name's Harper. I wanted to go with Harper for my daughter's name, but then I went with Aurora anyways because it's like kind of like the nickname for Rory, and we watch a lot of Gilmore Girls, and I always wanted to be Lorelai from Gilmore Girls. Actually, yeah, so that was kind of my thing. Um, is anyone going Coachella? I'm so jealous. My friend came to visit me, not really visit me, but like visit me. Um, she came to visit me just to sleep over because she was driving to Coachella the next day, which was yesterday. I'm so jealous. I'm gonna admit it. I love the life I have. I get to live my dream of like raising my child, and I can still be missing things, you know? I love. I'm grateful for the life I've have. This is awesome. If this makes me money someday, even this, like this is kind of my dream, you know? Getting to be here, being authentic with you, talking to you guys, like being here. This makes me feel joyous and content and happy and like I don't know, meaningful. And so is raising my kid. And I can still miss going partying. I miss partying. I miss drugs. I miss socializing. I miss listening to chill music. I miss eating a stupid watermelon, that like a watermelon slice that costs like 25 bucks just because it looks good on Instagram. I miss stupid shit like that, you know? Um, and I don't think just because you're a parent doesn't mean you can't have those things. I will never do a 3-day weekend because I don't have it in me. My body can barely take a couple of drinks of alcohol these days. So I could never do a 3-day weekend, but that doesn't mean I can't go back and relive some of that, you know? Like I look like I'm ready for Coachella anyways. Even though yeah, sorry. I don't know what I'm getting at. I'm trying to find a way to still go to like a 1-day festival, make sure my kid's fine, you know, has a babysitter, capable person watching her so that I can still enjoy my life. I think everyone should have a little bit of that. I don't want to. I don't want to have to give up my whole life for my daughter. I give up a little bit of my life, like love is sacrifice, and yeah, I'm gonna do the shit. But also you shouldn't give up your whole life. That's gonna make you depressed, resentful, martyrdom. It's like a whole mess of shit. Let's enjoy life a little bit, you guys. What do you guys think? And thank you guys all for your comments. And I'm gonna scroll to the bottom just to see where we're at. Frank stalked you like he tried going through your window and stuff. Frank, thanks for asking. No, he did not stalk me in that way. How did he stalk me? He called my boyfriend, who's now my husband, like late at night, and he would tell him like what I'm doing, and then he would tell him, "You don't know what your girlfriend's doing in the middle of the night, or you don't know," like, and then I think I went to Vegas, and then he would email him like, "She's doing all these things in Vegas," and then it was weird. It was like it was my husband was getting stalked and I was getting stalked, but he was my boyfriend at the time, and I had to call the cops and get a detective on the case. I only suspected, I didn't know it was my boss. So he's kind of like my supervisor, but like I had a manager above him. And I told my manager, and actually that day I told my that supervisor and about the story because I've been telling people about the story because it was kind of crazy story. I was like, I'm getting stalked. This is what's happening. We have a cops call. We called the cops, and his face like turned cold, like blood just came out of his face. Like it was like rushed out of his face. He looked so shocked, like whatever. I was like, that's a reaction. That was strange. I'm in my 20s. I don't know what's going on. I didn't understand. Um, anyways, after that, I have a meeting with my manager, and he suspects it's the supervisor. And I was like, oh, I just told him. And he was like, "Oh no, don't, damn it." But like, anyways, I think after that, after I told him the story, he freaked out because, if you have a detective on the case, you're a little scared of like getting caught and like going to jail. So he stopped doing all that. And like the way I've been telling the story probably made him look awful, and he doesn't want to continue doing that. So in a way, I feel like it was kind of a good thing that I ended up confessing to him, like telling him in the way that's like made it sound like he's this creep that's creeping on me or whatever. Anyways, that was a fun story. Why are we talking about this? Sorry. Thanks, Frank, for answering or asking that question. Let's see. Let's see. You're stunning. Thank you. Everyone who's being so sweet and such positive, peaceful, positive vibes. You bring joy, inspiring us, so such a lovely lady. Thank you, Wafa. I appreciate that. Then don't drink alcohol. You can always drink tea. That's good. Wolf King, don't. Okay, I come from a long line of alcoholics, and I'm just gonna be straight with you. I enjoy liquor. I enjoy tea too. There is nothing wrong with tea. I have tea daily. I have herbal tea. I'll have it. I always have tea with some either cream or lemon or something. I mix my thing. It's really cute. Like sometimes there's fruit in my tea. It's really cute. I love tea. And I love my alcohol. You can also put cream and lemon in your alcohol. I don't drink often though, but I enjoy it. I think that's why there's alcoholism in my family. I'm a very like joyful drunk. I get very giddy and laughing. I make lots of stupid jokes. I'm a very fun drunk. So like that's why I drink my alcohol, which I don't do that often anymore because my body's also like not used to it anymore. And yeah, it's interesting. If you're an alcoholic, you could drink like bottles of alcohol and not feel it in your body. Your body's so used to the alcohol that like, yeah. Because I've stopped drinking so much because my kid's on the spectrum, I usually have to be alert and like not hungover the next day. I only drink when I do drink, it's only a little bit, and my body really feels it, it says a lot about my tolerance. I'm a cheap date. Can use dance. Barely. Superman language. I cannot. Let's see. How you enjoy life. Shake, dance, or drinking all night. Shake, shake, dance, or drinking all night. Why only dancing or drinking? Why can't it be both? If I'm enjoying life, I'm drinking and dancing because one, the drinking makes me feel like I'm a good dancer, which is not true. what your Roman you have a Roman number? I don't have I don't know what that means. Do you play Roblox? I do not. I don't have time for that. Boys be boys. You mean the stalker? Boys be boys. That's a lot. Like, are we gonna say that for every man? Like a rapist? Boys be boys. What else is there? Sexual harassment. Boys be boys. Let's see. What else is there? What else can we say that's super toxic and then say boys be boys after? You have perfect teeth. They're they're my real teeth. I did not have veneers. I don't know about this veneer situation. Do you know how much it costs to get veneers? They're like $25,000 for just the top half of your teeth. I only know this because my mother-in-law had to get veneers, like only in the top. So that really says something because she didn't want to do the whole. You might as well do the whole thing if you're gonna do the top. Um, yes, and then this tooth used to be so crooked. I looked. It's funny because I think in my 20s I look worse than I did in my 30s. And I just had a little bit more money to go get braces to get this tooth straightened out. That's it. That was the one tooth I was bothered by. Thank you for my teeth comment. I'm sorry. Reading comments now. Thank you guys for waiting and being patient. And I love you guys for spending time with me. It's been really fun. Please like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this kind of content. I didn't need to see her face today, but yeah. Whose face did you not need to see today? My face? That is a funny not compliment, insult, right? Actually, someone the other day said, "You look really good for middle age." And I was like, "Fuck you." That was the funniest thing. I was like taken aback because I was like, "Is that a compliment?" You know, like something so shocking and like you're so taken aback that like you're like, "Okay, that had to be a compliment, right?" But it's not a compliment. Do I look middle-aged to you? Is 34 middle-aged to you? Because that makes me like really question where I am in my timeline of life. You know what I mean? Like I heard that people are dying at 70, so 35 is middle age, which is crazy because when you think of middle age, you think of 50 plus. Don't you guys? I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's see. Good, you reported him. Maybe shocked all of his life might stopped other thinking same negatives. Yes, I hope it shocked him and made him stop because I don't want him to continue harassing other people, you know, like, but it is very common, like if you have that behavior already. I was watching Forensics Files. Have you guys ever seen Forensic Files? Oh my god, I went to I went on a day trip and then I was just in my hotel with my husband and we're kind of drinking. It was his birthday. We're spending time together and then we're watching a ton of like we like to watch TNT and like Law and Order and stuff, but they didn't have anything, but they had Forensic Files on. And then what happened in it? This guy did all the stalking to his wife and he killed his wife in the no, I think it was someone else. Anyways, but people will like have the same habits even though they stop with one person. So even though he stopped with me, I think unfortunately it's more likely than not that he'll still continue and like do those things to someone else. Unfortunately. Because I mean that's a weird, like abnormal, maladaptive thing to do. And then I mean, if you're doing it to me, you're probably still gonna, even though I shamed him, and he stopped with me, maybe he'll still do it with someone else because that's life. All right, let's see. Very gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you. You is dive. I'm sorry. Perfect. Not perfect. We were just talking about that. Wheezy and I. We're just talking about that. All Asians look good when middle aged. But am I middle aged? Ben, am I middle aged? Also, my husband's name is Ben. Um, yeah, I'm 34. I would say I heard that this is a thing that women look good until they hit Asian women look good until they hit menopause. So let's just hope for the best and hope I still look good when I hit menopause. Though it doesn't matter, right? Like who am I trying to impress at that age? You are supposed to be where you're supposed to be. I love that good G times. Yeah. Yeah, we are supposed to be where we're supposed to be. Yes, 50 plus is middle age. See, that's what I'm saying. And someone just had the audacity to say you look good for middle age. I'm like, oh, so painful. Thanks for that. uh, yeah, 35 is over the hill twice. That's funny. Believe anything is possible. I believe anything is, you know what? I believe 35 is not over the hill twice. That's, you said I can believe anything is possible, and I don't believe that. Deep fried chocolate. All right, let's see. Senior 65 is senior citizen. So you're saying 35 is middle age. Someone was stalking you? Yes, unfortunately, someone was stalking me, but that's a long time ago, and I'm still traumatized from it. You're a mature category. I'd say mature category. Oh my God, are you saying like, I don't know if this is a porn thing, if mature category? But that was pretty funny, Ben. I'm sad to say this, that is true. Can't go to Coachella no more, so definitely, definitely mature. I will just watch the live stream. Oh, so sad. Thank you everyone who's modding today. Caster, you're the best. And if Keith is still here, you can't move mountains until they get wings. I don't know what that means. If you elaborate, I would love to hear more. Terry says, "How are you today? I hope you have a wonderful day." Terry, thank you so much. Is 38 old to you? I feel old. I feel old too. uh 57, 87. I feel old too. It only gets worse from here, huh? Nah, I don't mind. I feel like feeling old isn't necessarily a bad thing, is it? I enjoy slowing down. I kind of enjoy boredom because I'm tired of my mind just not ruminating, but always thinking and thinking and thinking. And sometimes it's kind of nice to just feel or just be or just turn your mind off. And sometimes it's really boring and dull and kind of like lame and slow. And I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's more peaceful. I'm trying to find peace now in my life, instead of success and ambition. And like, I do want to still do those things and be those things, but at a slow pace, at my pace, not the world's pace, you know? So is 58 old? I hope that by the time I'm 58, I'll enjoy the oldness of it. Does that make sense? Like I still, yes, we can always go back to being 20 something. Not go back, but like yeah, that's a different chapter in your life. But again, I mean, I can still go to a rave and like still party a little bit, not all the time, not rarely as much as like my 20s, but it's not something you can't do, you know? You can still feel alive, but not as much, and that's okay. Like maybe I could be okay with being taking my time. Maybe that's what the goal is when you're getting older, just to enjoy taking your time as opposed to being like, oh no, I'm not as fast as the world's going. The world will always go as fast as it's going to go, even faster these days. But I don't want to go that fast. I want to go at my pace, you know, and my pace is slower than 25. All right, sorry. Let's see, where are we? Enjoy your youth. I am not even young anymore, Gary. Hey, Bart Simpson's here, best friend. We're not old. Are we not old? Bart's like, um, Bart is trying to be youthful still. Are you going to Coachella this weekend? I still feel like a teenager. It's just my body that's old. Oh, that's sweet. That's good. I feel like if you're enjoying your life and you're kind of silly still, that's like the best because that means that you didn't let life harden you. Yeah, your body's old. My body's old too. Like I worry about my knees. I have like these kind of like shoulder issues, joint problems, this Asian thing. Yeah, I'll show you guys. This is in my bedside table, meaning I use it all the time. So Tiger Balm, which is this Thai thing. It's good for your back and your muscles and stuff. It's like mentholed up. And this is like super like Asian, like super Chinese. And I don't know what this is. My mother-in-law and father-in-law got it from China, but it's super intense and you're supposed to use it sparingly because it burns your skin, but you put it on your joints and stuff and it feels really good. Yeah. Because I'm old. Let's see. Thank you everyone for liking, commenting, subscribing if you enjoyed this content. Okay, sorry. I enjoy being old, but I wear makeup for 1 hour to look young. There you go. Me too. Superman language. I do that too. I only wear makeup occasionally, only when I live stream or yeah, or go on date night with my husband. And yeah, I like to feel like I look younger than I am. Bart Simpson, I am wise. You know why I'm a wise woman? Because I'm old. 35, 38 is basically dead, Mr. Zoods. Zoodles, you're mean and funny. Eyebrows banging. They're tattoo ombre, but I also touch them up with some eyebrow makeup. 58 is basically dead. Ooh, if you are 58 and believe that, that sucks. But I think for a young person to say that, you're going to feel so much pain as you grow older. Cause then, like, you're like, well, when I turned 58, I basically told myself, I told other people that they're basically dead. So now I believe I'm basically dead. So, in a way, it's kind of a double edged sword for you to be judging old people, motherfucker. Just wait until you're old. You're gonna feel that pain, and maybe you should just be kind, if for your own selfishness, to be kind to old people, because one day you're gonna be old too, motherfucker. Give it 20 years. All right, sorry. I'm obviously tripping. 58 is basically dead, took me out. I know it's funny. Zudos is funny. He got a reaction out of me, so that was true. I'm 78 and hate being old. What do you miss about being young, Gary? Let's see. I'm gonna Yes. What do you hate about being old and what do you miss about being young? Stony. I'm 70 and feel 50. Go figure. Hey, that's pretty good. Yo, the grape girl. Why am I the grape girl? Thank you everyone for saying nice things. Keep learning new things no matter how old you are. It sounds peaceful to take your time. Yes, I agree. I think I will always love learning. It's one of my passions. I'm a lifelong student. Just like I heard that somewhere. It's true. I just love learning. You know why I love learning? I love learning when I'm wrong. I love unlearning things. I love unlearning like some of my toxic beliefs. Like you can really believe something so hard that like kind of hurts your life. I like unlearning those things. That's been my newest thing, unlearning, not learning, and learning new healthier things. You're as old as you feel, work out, eat right, and take care of yourself. I have a young child who brings like it's not her fault, but like it's not fulfilling. So sometimes I feel old because it's a lot of work. But like I'm always, if you don't see, I was running with my kid at the park. I'm like always working out and I'm always eating right and I still feel old, Bart. How I don't know what's your secret to life, but that is my secret to not life. Let's see. I still party, and it's the youngsters that get tired early. George, good for you. I am old and I party like an old person and I complain like an old person. I always think, why do they start at 9 a.m., 9 p.m.? It's so late. Why don't you start right after work at 5, you know? And then you could be in bed by 11. That sounds like the ideal partying situation for me. Is 58 retirement age? It could be. I think it depends on if you save a lot of money, if you don't, your income, your expenses are low. uh if like say my husband's in the tech industry, 58 is old. I bet you anything he'd be like aged out by then. I mean, especially with AI. Ryan, you're so hot. Thank you. Sorry, it was the emoji that with the tongue thing, so I decided to imitate it. I don't know if that was stupid. I don't care, whatever. Are we talking about years or body counts? We were talking about years. Body count is, I don't know. I've been with my husband for 12 years, so my body count is lower than the Zennials, I would believe. You look 26, it's the filter. It's not real. I look, some people at most, I think the most I someone said I looked is 29. Or 30. Someone said I look 30. But yeah, I'm 34. So, and I'm not that old. And we're just having a discussion, like like because Zennials will tell you you're old, or society will tell you you're old, and society will tell you you're washed out and you're irrelevant and all these things, and you can totally believe it. I mean, you could feel older too. It's like this whole like psychological thing when you grow older. You either embrace it or you don't like that about yourself and try to stay young forever, or you hate that about yourself. And I can't be in that camp forever, you know? I can't. And there's always things that a part of you that you don't really love that make you so unique. Being older is part of that, you know? Like my face is really round. I mean, yeah, I put on makeup to try to deceive you guys, but I do have a very round face. And like, I used to hate it a lot. And I used to believe that I should get plastic surgery to like shave it down, just shave it a little bit, be really like heart shape, standard beauty, right? But then now I'm kind of like, it looks so cute on my kid, and it makes me so uniquely me. So why do I want to remove that about myself, you know? Anyways, and that's how I feel about getting older. Like I'm 34 and I'm kind of okay with it. Like my life is better now. When I was in my 20s, I was making all kinds of mistakes. Men, men kind of mistakes. Always dating the wrong person, always giving it up too early because I thought my body was my value. Now I'm in my 30s. I'm like, what do I want in a relationship? Or what do I want in life? What do I want out of a career? You know, I ask all these better questions versus in my 20s. So, in a way, I think it's okay to get older. You definitely get wiser. You're compared me to you're young compared to me. Yes, I'm young compared to you, but we're all old. Anyone over 30. Tiger Bomb lit me the fuck up. Damn straight it did. Snap crackle pop. Sorry. um I'm reading now. Let's see. I see 60-year-olds, 70-year-olds in the gym doing better than those young men and women. Hey, they have years to figure out their form, figure out what works for them. They also have a lot of restraints, you know, like they have joint issues and stuff, and they have to listen to their bodies more. So those people who are killing it at 60 and 70, I hope to be one of them. Not at the gym because it's not my joy in life. But like, you know, like still running, still swimming, still dancing when I'm 60 and 70. There is no way you are anything that counts as old in any context. Zoodles. That's not true. I'm a mom. That counts as old already. A mom is practically done for. I had this thing. It's like you kind of die when you give birth to your kid. I make these jokes. They're very morbid, but they're kind of funny. It's like they don't know your name anymore. I'm referred to as Rory's mom, not my name. I don't have a name, you know? Like that says a lot about the kind of progression, the kind of identity shift you have as a parent. So that's old. Okay, I'm done. Less is more. Less is more. Let's see. The burn takes the mind off the joint pains. The burn takes the ancient Chinese secrets. Are you Chinese, Repo? Um, that sounds toxic as fuck. Let me show you. Let me put more pain into your body so that you don't feel pain in other parts of your body. Oh, are you talking about the tiger bomb? Sorry, I'm so far down. I need to get to. I'm scrolling all the way down. Sorry. Let's see. Women are fine as wine. They get better with age. Oh, George Little, that's the sweetest. I feel like not a lot of people believe that. I was just having a conversation about Bop House because I was doom scrolling, and then the Bop House came up, and the controversy was about this young 17-year-old who like makes content with these bop house people, but she's not part of the bop house, but because you know like it's OnlyFans is for 18 older. But a lot of men really enjoy are attracted to really young women, and then there's just like it's a little icky, you know, like some of these men fine, you know, like if you're like 20 and you're attracted to like a 18-year-old, of course that makes sense, right? But like if you're like 65 and you're attracted to 18-year-old, it makes me wonder. And I wonder if it's just because it's like your maturity level is at that age. And I don't want to make anyone feel bad, but like, yeah, I don't know. I prefer to date men that like if Ben were not around, knock on wood, my husband died someday, because I'm never leaving him. I would only leave him if he's passed away. I've told him this several times. Um, that if I had to date again, I would only date men that would only want a woman that is my age. Like he couldn't date anyone that's like super, super young, because I wonder about that. just I just wonder about that. Like I don't know if it's okay, but that's kind of my new rule. Okay, Bart Simpson. The best part of growing old is the profound sense of emotional freedom and mental clarity that only comes with time. Totally. Because you're so insecure in your 20s and in your teenage years, but when you're in your 30s, you're like, fuck it. You have only like you're gonna die someday. You might as well enjoy your life. You might as well be who you are. You might as well say your truth. Say things when someone says something that's awful, you say, "Hey, that doesn't make me feel comfortable. Can you stop saying things like that?" That's like as easy as it gets. Running is bad for your joints. Swimming is the way to go. George Little understands the human anatomy, because me too. Running is bad for your joints, but I have always loved running. It's a joy in my life. I run on ground. I run on grass. I run by the track, not on the track. And the track is supposed to be soft. So like, and yeah, I don't run often, but it's still one of my favorite things to do, so I still do it. Just like swimming, I can't swim all the time because it's cold sometimes, and I don't have an indoor swimming area to go to. I'm not paying for one, so here that's where we are. I'm 32, practice qigong, and martial arts keeps you healthy. That sounds cool. I You're from Hong Kong, that's cool. I think Bryant on here practices Tai Chi, and I'm like, oh, that's so old. Let me do some Tai Chi with you guys. I don't know how to do any of it. It looks so stupid. Are you in LA? I am. I wish I was I was in Indigo right now though. Peace. I like women my age. There you go, George Little. Me too. I like men my age. Yeah. This is just There's just more to talk about, I feel. Actually, icky, nah, but that's you. Every Things are different. Yeah, it's a preference. Be bothered by the lawmakers. I mean, it depends on what the law they're making. Some laws are okay. Raping is bad, stealing is bad, but like some other laws are stupid, like not being able to tax the wealthy 1%, and like I'm paying like 40 to 50% income tax while they pay nothing. So in ways, lawmakers are bad, yeah. But in other ways, like the whole harassing people stuff, I wish they made laws to protect the people instead of protecting the 1% and the rich and the politicians. They don't make laws to protect us. um I think about how my husband works on salary, but he has to overwork. He has a lot of overtime every single day, and how he can't really sue the company. I think about how, like, your only solution is to find a better company, as opposed to like having lawmakers protect employees as well as consumers. um that's where we are. Most people are consumers and employees, and we all need more benefits. We all need fewer work hours. We all need paid time off. We all need sick leave for our children too. And they don't protect any of that, so that's kind of shitty. Why are you threatening your husband? Never leave. That's a threat. Damn straight it's a threat. He's never fucking leaving me, and he's always gonna be with me for the rest of his fucking life, whether he wants to or not. Damn straight is a motherfucking threat, and it should sound like a threat too. Why am I threatening him? No, he never wants to leave me anyways. I mean, I'm really crazy, but the kind of fun crazy where like we don't have real drama. We just But he enjoys my fun crazy, so he's never gonna leave me. But I like to say things like that because it sounds crazy. Let's see. Y'all wonder why all the rich men have younger women's. You sound jaded. What the fuck care you care what others want? What others want? Do I care what others want? I worry about society. I have a daughter myself. I don't want my daughter to feel like her only identity is in her youth and her only commodity is in her sexuality. I don't want her to believe that. Do I care? I think it's good to be critical, but I also see that Clinton, that sometimes you can only just live your own life, right? So yeah, I watch, sometimes I scroll, doom scroll, and then I read one of these Bop House kind of situations, and then I'm like, oh, the world's going to shit in handbasket. But you know what? I also try to reflect and be like, I'm not gonna watch all this content all the time because it's bad for my mental health. My life is not like that. I'm not a Bop House girl, you know, my daughter's not a Bop House girl. The people in my life are not like, and it's not bad that they are, it's fine if that's a part of society or whatever. um and whatever, but and it's kind of fine. Just like the Epstein files and like learning everything and people still not going to jail, it's kind of fine. you know I think it's good to be critical of these things so you know what kind of life you want to live. You know what kind of life you want your children to live. When you know what kind of friends you want to have around you. So it's good to be critical about these things, but also take it with a grain of salt because you can't control everyone. So I kind of understand Clinton's kind of. Anyways, thanks for that. Let's see. Texas, what do you think of the biggest crime against humanity is in your opinion? Thanks for that question. I think the biggest crime against humanity. That's rough. I've always said that I think billionaires are like, what was it? I have a friend who's not my friend anymore. I don't talk to this family anymore, but like basically this person is getting sued by the SEC, whatever, because he's like he did something with investments and he lost a lot of people's monies, right? He lost a lot of people's money. I don't usually talk about this because I don't want to talk about it. Like feel for the family. They used to be close to me and I usually feel really bad about it. But anyways, my husband and I are talking, and I was saying that he should go to jail for a long time if he did it. If he was found guilty and he did it, I think they should throw the book at him. And then I was like saying, I think that's worse than a serial killer because you ruin people's lives, and they still have to live on. Like he stole people's life savings. He lost all their money. He lost everyone's, like, some of this is for people's children, some of this is for their retirement, some of this is just their life savings. The people worked hard, they saved a lot of money, they sacrificed for this money, and now they had to live on. Lots of families have to live on without this money. And I was like, that's kind of worse than a serial killer. At least he kills you off. you know, he's like done with, once he's like, yeah, it's rough, like those few days or weeks, it's torment, right? It's totally torment for like how long he keeps you alive and fucking kills you off. But he eventually kills you off and then you don't have to live anymore. You don't have that pain. Um, I think that's kind of how I feel about billionaires. So I kind of feel like billionaires are worse than like what's it called? What are those, like killers basically? But I also think pedophiles are worse than billionaires because I just hate that kind of crime with children. Um yeah, that's my that's the ranking. It'd be pedophile, billionaire, serial killer. Okay. Thanks for asking, anyways. What do you guys think? Do you guys have a ranking system too? Like, what are your top three worst criminals in your mind? Because it's just it's fine, Like we can all have their own opinions of what's bad, what's worse. And it's kind of a fun topic. From the day we're born, we start to die. That's so true. I knew you were gonna say that Tai Chi thing for life. Oh, look, Tai Chi. Look. I don't know how to do it. Let's pretend we are Tai Chi people. My therapist told me that she suggested I do Tai Chi with those people, and I was like, that's a little much. Okay, I'm already 34. I don't need to be 70. But maybe someday I'll do it because they are benefits. There we go. We're going to talk about it. Tai Chi is an ancient martial arts. I've been doing Tai Chi for 10 years. I'm 62 and it improves my quality of life. I've done MMA for 15 years. My bones hurt me. I know. Dude, don't worry. Michael, I just like to tease. I'm sure Tai Chi has like a lot of benefits, but it also has a lot of misconceptions. And I like to tease my friend about him doing Tai Chi's, making him feel old because we are friends like that. And I like to be teased like that too. This is that kind of culture around here. You ever been to Hong Kong? Never been to Hong Kong. I hear it's like cramped as shit. I don't know. Would I enjoy Hong Kong? I think it's sometimes really beautiful. Like I went to Barcelona and I thought it was going to be really beautiful, and it is really beautiful. Like some of those buildings, I don't remember the guy with the beard or whatever, and his building kind of looks like a beard or whatever. It's beautiful, stunning building, but it also smells like piss, and it also is so crowded, and like the city life is kind of much. So sometimes I feel like I know city life is really beautiful, but sometimes I kind of want to just go somewhere else. Like I'm trying to plan a trip to Yosemite. I think that would be really sweet to do. I think seeing nature, being in nature, doing something slow. See, being old. Yes, anyways. Um how you doing, ma'am? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Let's see. You look like Jenny. Who's Jenny? What is Bop House? Thomas. Bop House is, I don't really want to talk about this, but let's just say it real quick. Bopping apparently is a Zenio term for women who look like when they're like bopping their heads when they're giving head. And the Bop House is like, they're like lean into the bop culture, which is fine. Like there's no shame in giving head. Whatever. There should be no shame in giving head, but anyways, it is what it is. And the Bop House is for lots of OnlyFans account people who have OnlyFans, or big OnlyFan, famous people for being OnlyFans, and then they live in the house and make a lot of content for their OnlyFans, and their social media platforms. Okay, that's what. Okay, I'm done. We are going scrolling to the bottom, reading. Let's see. I think the biggest crime against humanity is the invention of the atomic bomb. Oh, that sucks. I hear that, Texas. Yeah. Isn't it kind of messed up? I don't even want to talk about Iran. I mean, I'm just a little sad. Like the world's going to shit in a handbasket. No, because all bad people are made bad by other people that aren't considered bad. People are made bad by people who are not considered bad. I hear that. Bill Crew has interesting thoughts. I like to hear more. Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you too, Zay. Zay, I think so. When you think about the economy, think shit rolls downhill. Oh, everyone. I look beautiful in red. Thank you. I don't usually wear red, but I feel it. It's rocking. Taxes and more taxes. I know. What are my pronouns? He, she, her. I'm very feminine. I'm born a woman and feminine. The biggest crime against humanity is religion. Wow, George Little, tell me more about that. The biggest crime is invention of money. Oh, Thomas Oli. I don't know if money is the issue. I always think money is a tool. I used to think money is evil. My mom is a Buddhist monk, and she used to tell me money is evil. Money is evil. I married up, and then it really fucked with my head because now we have money. I don't make any money, but I'm trying to make money. But like, anyways, I have money, and it fucks with my head. It makes me think, is my husband evil? Is my in-laws evil? I think greed is tough. I think greed can be tough, but greed was probably around before money. And money can be a tool depending on who's using it. Because there are some really amazing people in the world. Like, who was it? Jeff Bezos. His wife is pretty cool. Like, she's really wealthy, or she was really wealthy. And then she donated a lot of that, and she doesn't care about the money. But like his ex-wife, his first wife, and then but like Jeff Bezos is really bad with money. So I think it just depends on the person. I think it always depends on the person. I have a friend that has a friend who knows this friend. Was this talking me talking about the whole like the SEC thing? I just didn't want to like it's not that I don't want to be associated with him. I do worry people are going to be like, "Oh my god, you're associated with this one person. You're going to be like you're a bad person." I'm like, "Wow, that's much." Like I I have a brother that was in and out of jail, and I met him at 16. I'm kind of associated with him because of that. He also abused me. So, like, I would feel like, would you say I'm bad because I'm associated with them? So I worry about that kind of stuff. I definitely do. And just because you know bad people, who here doesn't know a bad person? I feel like we all have some kind of association, whether we want to or not, with a bad person. Plus, I would say like if that person if someone was like really scammed, lost all their money to my friend of a friend of a friend, I would say I he tried to get me to be a part of that, and I also didn't believe him, so I didn't want to invest with him at the time. um so I kind of got out of that one. But I feel for all those other people. Like if he actually did something bad, then throw the book at him. What if the pedophile dates a black woman? Oh my god. Bryant. Okay. So this is so fucked up. So then I don't like pedophiles, right? I have a young child. She's pre-verbal. I worry about her. I don't want her to ever be abused like I was. I think child abuse is kind of true. And I've been there actually. So I mean like oh it's so common that yeah. Um yes. My mom's neighbor, she didn't my mom's friend like abused me when I was younger, sexually abused me. And then it was so crazy. Like I got quarters for the abuse. It was like she would give me a quarter for like taking the abuse. I'm basically a tiny whore. Like it was crazy. My mom was even there. After that, I think after that incident with my me and my brother, that instance, my mom was like, "We're not hanging out with her anymore." I was like, "Did you not see the signs, mom? Like, what's wrong with you?" No offense, but I don't want to judge my mom too much for the situation, though she's supposed to be there to protect me. Oh God, it's such a shit show. Why do I bring this up? Oh yeah, I hate pedophiles, right? I don't like pedophiles. Okay. So then there's this director, I don't know what, I think he made one of the Dracula's movies, and then he met his first wife when she was 16 and he was 32, and then he married her. And then he met his second wife when she was 19, I think, or maybe he married her at 19. I don't know if she was of age when he met her and started dating her. I don't know. But then and I was like, "Oh, this guy sucks. This guy sucks." And then his third wife was of age, but she was of African descent and he's like white. So then I was like, "Oh, but he's not racist." And I was like, kind of not that it evens out, it does not even out. But I was also like, wow, when when you it's psychological. It's kind of funny. I was like, this guy's evil, he's a bad man. Da, 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 da. I have like the worst and like low expectations for this guy. Really low expectations. Then see that his next wife is like not white, so he's not racist. And then I was like, oh, that makes it a little better. So wrong. Damn you, Bryant, for like making me share that story, which I did not want to share online. But I obviously still think he's wrong and that yeah, he probably needs some psychological help and all the things. And but it's funny how your mind works or how my mind works. Yeah, anyways. Let me read the comments down below. Thank you guys all for commenting and but yeah, that was obviously a controversial thought, but it's just a thought, you know? It's not like I'm acting on it. It's not like I'm that guy. So people, please be kind. Stupid Bryant, I hate you. Um, let's see. I'm trying to read all your comments. Who cares what other people think? Yeah, I hear that. We should care less about what other people think. Holy shit, she reads the comments from the top. What a friend. I tried, but I didn't. I have to sometimes skip. Jeff Bezos is really bad with money. Who the heck is good with money? Not that he's bad with money, that he's really greedy with money. That's what I mean. Not bad with money, but he's greedy with money. He doesn't see his employees as people. He sees them as cog in his machine because he doesn't care about their rights to pee, in like having like enough time to pee, like, so that's what I mean by bad with money. Barn owls, who okay, let's see. Trent, sorry. Dig deeper, bigger crimes will be forced dependencies. Then greed is feed that. Greed is a paranoia of the brain needing to know that it has an overabundance. I hear that. So you think it's kind of greed is kind of like associated with fear, right? I actually kind of believe that. Like I love my mother-in-law. She's a great person, but she has a lot of money and she still always feels like she doesn't have enough. And I don't think she tries to be aggressive in her ways, but I think she because she feels like there's not enough abundance in her life that she will treat people poorly. And I wonder if Jeff Bezos is the same way. Oh shit. Okay. Bold state stance. I'm all about bold stance, Dave. I'm like you in a way. Yeah, Trent, how so? You'll have pretty cute babies. Who, me? I already have a baby. And she is cute. Thank you for that. How much makeup are you wearing? I don't know, the right amount of makeup, or the amount of makeup an ABG typically wears. Apparently, I look like an ABG. If you guys don't know what that means, Baba Wang, Baba Wang. Um, an ABG is an Asian baby girl. They're kind of hood. I don't think they're hood anymore. I feel like they're different from when I was a young person and they were called ABGs. I think they are people who go raves and have like lots of sugar babies, sugar daddies. Anyways, I probably wear about that same amount of makeup. I buy business bankruptcies at 3.5 of the value to survive in this society. It's a cruel world. It is a cruel world. How old am I? I'm 34. Um, brains wired fast, girl. Okay, third marriage. I am not on my third marriage. I'm on my first marriage. Um, actually, I tell this joke sometimes. My mom had three baby daddies and five children. Three baby daddies and five children. And I always say that I told my husband, I was like, I aspire to be like my mom. If anything, if I'm gonna be more ambitious, I want four baby daddies. And then he was like, "But you only have one child and one husband." And I was like, "I know. I'm like fucking up in life. I'm not. I'm obviously failing in life. So whatever. Let's see. And I don't think anyone should ever feel shame for having three marriages if they enjoy. They might really enjoy being married, and they might really enjoy getting divorced. Like whatever. Who cares? Damn, I like how you full on convert on one comment. Dope. I try to. Everyone's controversial nowadays. Everyone is controversial. It's like, why can't we all just have human traits and human lives and messy lives? Because that's life, right? We're all messy. So why is everything controversial? Why is everything being judged? But you can't really do anything about the fact that people judge you. You can just move forward. Okay, here. I make fan romanticy novels, and there's some eroticism in it because it's a part of the fantasy, it's a part of the life, the I don't know. I enjoy that. I enjoy reading that and I enjoy writing it. And I feel like people will find that controversial. I'm still a mom. Like you think when you go to these schools, you think moms are supposed to look a type of way. My friend has a tattoo on her ankle and I said it looked really cute, my mom friend. And she said she thinks she should get rid of it. She's a mom now. And I was like, I'm not getting rid of mine. If anything, I got more tattoos. Like I want to be just because I am a mom doesn't mean I'm not a person. And I still have these joys and and interest and passion in life. And I'm not getting rid of that. I don't think there's anything wrong with being a mom and still having sexual desire. You're not sexually desiring your kid, you're sexually desiring your husband, or you're putting it somewhere healthy. What's the problem? It's uh yeah, everything's controversial. That's straight up that. Let's see. Do you mind if I cook some pork tenderloins while you speak? No, I don't mind. Why pork tenderloins? And is that a dirty joke? I feel like that's a dirty joke. Anything with loins in it sounds dirty. Genuine question. Do you have ADD or something like that? Why does everyone always ask me if I have ADHD? I would love to get tested. I don't think I do. I'm actually very good at concentrating. I just enjoy conversing and like having like lots of thoughts out there. Just talking. I just enjoy talking to you guys. It's fun. You know what you know is a charming face. Thank you. Hello. I'm reading the comments. What are you doing here? Irrevert now. I don't get it, but sure. Your husband is lucky you're beautiful. I think he thinks he's lucky because I'm a nice person or like a likable person. I love him. I put a lot of creativity into our life so that we can have a joyous life, like sometimes it's really hard to give him compassion or like to forgive or try to see things from his point of view. But that's love, I think. I think the same with being creative about stuff. Like these days, it's so hard to spend time with him. I'm always with my kid, or he's always with my kid, or we need a break. So we're rarely any time together. So nowadays, I like bought those couples cards so that we can get to know each other, so that we can have conversations, like it becomes a little easier to have conversations. um yeah, it's not easy, but I think that's what he loves about me, that I love him a lot. What's your profession? I am a romantasy author slash live streamer that makes no money yet, but hopefully will. I enjoy what I do. My true profession is a stay-at-home mom with my neurodivergent kid, and that takes up all of my time, a lot of my time. And then I get to do this fun thing on the side. I feel like I'm trying to give myself permission to maybe enjoy a career choice. Even if it makes no money, it's still my career. Like I still love it. I still have business stuff to do and whatever. And yeah, it's the start of the career. So like obviously it doesn't make any money right now. And I'm okay with it. I'm like happy to have this thing on the side that I can call my own thing, even if I don't even understand what it's called. I was gonna tell you guys that I think it's called, what I think my content is normal core. I've Bryant and I were talking about it because I was like, I don't want to clean my house. I sometimes don't want to wear makeup for you guys. I just want to be an authentic person and talk about like the shitty and amazing parts of life or my life or life in general. And I was thinking that should be called normal. It's called normal core, and I think that's what lots of people are gravitating towards, like authenticity, because we watch so much social media where everything's so pretty and everything looks so clean and everything looks immaculate and everything looks so perfect that we get body dysmorphia, but reality dysmorphia. We have reality dysmorphia, and I think that's why I make content that I make, because I can wear my shame on my sleeve. And like I don't mind talking about getting older, how I feel about it sometimes, how I don't like it, how I do like it, how being a parent is really hard, how to me it's not fulfilling. Like the other day I was talking to Bryant about spring break. I think we were talking about spring break. And I was saying that I'm tired, but I'm actually enjoying my time with my kid. And even though that sounds really nice, like that's so palatable. People want to hear that you're enjoying your time with your kid. I would have to tell you that years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago, I was not enjoying that. I was like, oh my God, I'm dreading spring break. It's going to be overwhelming. I'm going to be so tired. And I think I need to honor the fact that that was my true, honest feelings at the time. And even if other people cannot swallow my feelings, it's not for them to swallow. Maybe you guys do not like hearing that. And I think that's okay. You probably have your own trauma about hearing that. But like for me, that's how I felt because I was a stay-at-home mom. I'm still a stay-at-home mom. And if you're eating it's like eating your favorite meal all the time. I have every right to feel tired, overwhelmed, whatever I was feeling. My body is telling me how I feel. I don't choose how I feel. I wish I could feel joy all the time about being a parent. My life would be so much easier if I felt like that. But I don't feel like that. I think it's hard work. I think love is hard work. And and yeah, and I was overwhelmed at the time. And I'm going to look back at those times as me being a new mom with a kid and being at home all day long and not finding fulfillment in it. I find so tremendous meaning in it. No fulfillment. Tremendous meaning. No fulfillment. That's okay. That's I wish I was that mom that found fulfillment too, that like wants to be like have a career that's also in child rearing. It's like I always get so envious of teachers who are parents who choose a career in like child giving again because they found it so fulfilling. I wish I could be like that. I'm not like that. And that's okay. Yeah, I think honoring how you feel and like you're an individual and you have every right to feel what you feel and like owning it because I think when you own it, you can make choices that work with you and your lifestyle, like because I don't find it fulfilling. I can make fantasy romantasy novels on the side and I find that fulfilling so that I could come back and be a good mom for my daughter. I think if you can just own the fact that you're never going to be as perfect and that you should honor your own truth, it makes your life a lot easier, I feel. Okay, sorry. Where we where we at? Are you been able to see the message? Are you from Korea? I am Vietnamese from America. Fear feeds most of the actions humans do. I know they do, but sometimes love feeds action too. Um, Raising children is a very loving act, I say. When I was young, what happened to me as well? Oh yeah, Trent, how so? Even fearing to be locked down in public. I know. She's definitely got gold here. uh, let's see. Killing eyes. Married. Are you married? Oh no, I am married. Oh no. What do you want to say to yourself 10 years later? What do you want to say to yourself 10 years later? To my older self? I don't know. What would you guys say to your older self? I would probably say I was super young at this time, dumbass. Why you keep talking about how old you are? And then I would probably say, my husband says he's kind of chubbier now and he hates it. And I'm like, but 10 years from now, you might be even chubbier. So you would say, God, why was I hating on myself? I was so thin at the time. Anyways, husband called daddy shush. What? Okay, let's see. You can pass as 18. It's just a filter, baby. I promise you I can't. I can only pass as 29. You think like people that judge don't think like really, in my opinion. Okay, let's see. Sorry, still reading. We need to know how everything is and just accept it and yes, move on. Yes, through Bill Crew. But I think acceptance is really hard, especially when you're in a society. Ooh, Blue Crew. Bill Crew. In a society where you're not supposed to listen to how you feel. You're not supposed to accept who you are. You're not, like you watch commercials all the time where it's like you're not enough. So then it's not easy to get to acceptance. I think as you get older, you hopefully can. But not everyone does. Most people don't. I see grandmas with tattoos. Hell yeah, you do. I'm a mom with tattoos. I'll definitely be a grandma with tattoos. You worry too much about what other people think of you. George Little. I agree with that. I do worry too much about what other people think of me. It's definitely a let's see. I have a lot of trauma from the childhood I had, and that's probably it. But I'm working on it, and these days I'm trying to not care too much, just letting things go, you know? Let's see. No, it's a serious statement. Okay. I'm doing it. No, not cool. It takes, oh my goodness. Uh, it takes a lot of kids not spending time with each other on holidays. They have to go to different dads. Not cool. Being, having separate baby daddies, huh? It can be rough. You're right. It's not cool. I was just making a joke about my mom. My mom also did it by herself, so she didn't really have help from the other dads. So I didn't meet my dad until I was 19. Just shit at cooking. Do you like Trump? I don't like Trump. Yeah. I'm gonna just read these comments as I drink my water and chill. This is gonna be a chill moment. Thank you guys for chilling with me and being present. Being present doesn't always mean being on, right? So let's just chill together. Oh, this jelly bean. My stream is very scattered, but thank you for giving me a chance. I appreciate that. And it's okay if you do think I'm too much for you. Sometimes I do have a scattered brain. That's just how my brain works. But thank you for also giving me a chance and seeing that um waiting and giving me a few dates and then seeing that you enjoy my content, so I appreciate that, jelly bean. I am a little scatterbrain. I'm trying to chill out though, so that's that. I think I'm getting to that progression. I'm getting older and slowing down more, but I've always been kind of erratic, but I enjoy myself. Even if you don't enjoy me, I understand. No, I'm not for everyone. I'm big on that, but I enjoy myself. So I'm glad you're enjoying my content now. Let's see. God will not forgive everyone who makes a joke dirtier with her. If God doesn't forgive me, then that I think everyone has a specific depiction of what they think God is or what the universe is. In my head, God is more forgiving, but in your head, God is not forgiving, and that sucks. Because I would only want to I think I live in a more joyous world because I believe the universe is more forgiving. And I forgive myself. It doesn't even matter. Like, I do care if the universe doesn't forgive me, it is what it is. But if I forgive myself, then I don't care. My jokes are funny to me. They're dirty to me. They're sometimes fucked. I was on Discord yesterday, really fucking with everyone on my Discord. I enjoy my Discord. My crew on Discord is so chill, and I'm so grateful for them playing with me and whatever. But they were talking about snitching, and then they were talking about snitching rappers and how it's not okay to snitch on rappers, and like how that's not cool or whatever. And I was like, snitches gets criminals into jail. And then one of them said something about how if all this people snitched on rappers, then we only have shitty rappers. And then so I really wanted to fuck with them, and I was like, I said, an unpopular opinion is that white people rap better than black people. And then they got mad. They got so mad. It was I actually don't believe that. I don't know, uh, I don't believe that. Actually, don't believe that truly, but I liked getting a reaction out of them. It made me think my true profession should have been professional troll. I think that you could actually get paid for being a professional troll. They got really mad. I think they believed me because I don't really listen to rap. So then I think they believed me, and then they got so mad, and it was the funniest. It made me so happy. You have a cat. I do have a cat. That's a crazy comment. Shoestring, lol. Do I? Sorry, everyone. Bart, her stream is so open, opinionated, real things, life things, and everyone here can relate to her. That's why we are here. Plus, she's amazing and memorable girl. Do you guys think that's funny? Think believing like it's not true. That's not true. That's wait, sorry. It's not true. But I was like unpopular. I like really adamant saying like white people rap better. My personal opinion, white people rap better than black people. And then everyone there loves rap. They just love rap so much. And I don't care for rap. So then I think it was so believable for them. It was the funniest thing. Everyone was getting so mad. Rage baiting can be so fun. All right, sorry. Truly, it brought so much joy to my life. Bart Simpson says, before you leave this earth, what do you want everyone to remember you for? Life is short, so we have to take advantage of the life we have here. you know, I will not be remembered. A big thing about dying, people don't remember what you say, they remember how you made them feel. And I always want to make sure to make people feel like they're important, whether they're rich or poor, ugly, fat, I don't fucking care. You're a human being and you're important. I always make people feel like I'm interested in them because I am. I genuinely love hearing about people's lives, what's going on, the pain, the joy, the whatever. Um and I always like laughing. I don't know if everyone enjoys my jokes. I have morbid, kind of psychologically fucked jokes. They're not for everyone, but that's my joy. And if other people don't, I've noticed if I'm with someone and they are sensitive to that kind of banter kind of thing, then I'll be nice to them. I'm not here to make you feel bad about yourself unless you can enjoy it. Like I enjoy self-deprecating jokes. But if this is my online space and you can always leave, then this is my opportunity to enjoy making these fucked up jokes. So I think that's kind of what I'm here for. Like I was saying to my friend, like my friend staying over for Coachella, and I'm using my kid's AAC machine to tell her Auntie's staying over. And I said, huh, I wonder if I can say Auntie do drugs. So I tried to find it on the AAC machine, which is like to me, it could be controversial, right? Like you're like you're telling your kid about drugs and death and whatever. But also she's like 5 and not like she doesn't understand all this yet. And so it's just a joke for me. Plus I get to learn about her machine. I'm like to me it's not that big of a deal. Not everything has to be so like whatever, and besides like drugs are common, like pot is legalized in America, so it's not like what I'm saying is wrong. She's gonna have to learn about drugs someday, so this is just me talking about it to her. um Anyways, so then it could be controversial. It's not for everyone. My joy is not for everyone. It's a little sticky and whatever, but like I don't know, it's fun. I don't know, what do you guys think? uh but if even if my legacy is controversial, I also want to say that I enjoy making these jokes. It makes me laugh. I'm happy. Like sometimes, yes, your life is about your legacy too, right? And like how you affect other people, how you're like showing up for your life. But it's also about how you can find joy and like funny or silliness or whatever, if that's what like makes you happy, like you don't have to, if you're not a silly person, then don't, be silly person. But I'm a super silly person and I liked that kind of stuff. And that makes me happy. At the end of my life, I can be like, I lived a very happy life. I'm happy with the life I live. I had so much joy making these stupid jokes. Yeah. Anyways, what's your heritage? I am Vietnamese American. Let's see. The shape of your nose is great with your jawline. Very classic. That is such a specific comment, and I appreciate it because Frank told me I had great arches, which is about my feet, which I was like, whoa, I've never been complimented on my feet so much since I live stream, but okay. And then um, I appreciate that because I do feel like I have a very round face, and I'm okay with. I think it looks kind of good on me, very uniquely me. Um, and thank you for that. It's very sweet. Let's see. I'm sorry. I'm trying to read your comments. Thank you guys for being with me. I need people to remember me, or do people need to remember me? Oh, Bill Crew is always so philosophical. I do enjoy him. I hope you like or comment. I hope you subscribe, man, and come back because you seem like a fun person to be around. I don't know. I don't know if I need people to remember me. I used to think I had to be successful. Um, and now I think I want to enjoy the career I have, whatever that is, whether I'm successful at it or not. But I also have the luxury to not have to be successful, like I don't have to pay the bills. So, but do people have to remember me? I don't think so either. Um, if I can bring joy to people's lives and benefit other people's lives, even if they don't remember me, I'm okay with that. I'm pretty happy with that. Like I did that for me, like my I help out in my neighborhood, I like help my older neighbor with her trash cans. I take them in when she's traveling. I make sure like her mail is like somewhere that like I pick up her mail for her and stuff. And I do stuff like that throughout, like in my community, my kids' school, whatever. And I don't need validation. I don't think people need to know, though I'm sharing it right now. I don't think anyone will remember it, in the end. No one's going to remember that I did all this stuff. But I do it because I'm making the world a better place and it makes me feel good. I don't really care if other people remember. Like they don't really have to remember me, I just have to feel like I felt like I did my best to like contribute in my way to the world. That's a thing for me. They don't have to remember me. Her stream is, oh yes, I already said this. I'm rating. Thank you guys all for commenting. Hey, can we get to 100 likes? That'd be amazing. Let's see. Hi, Mike Smith. Blue, go play your in your imagination, kiddo. Play you in your imagination, kiddo. What are you saying, Blue Crew? Hey, Giant Tip is back. I am not a queen. I am a servant. Blue Crew, there's a lot to see, but caution with this trickster. I might decide to haunt your soul. Damn, T-Bit, sorry, sees visions. Okay, don't haunt his soul. I don't know what to say to that. I like a little troublemaker. Let's see. Do you wear Air Force Ones? I do. I have some, but I got the narrow ones because, oh God, I was being cheap and I was like, I'm not gonna pay full price. I'm gonna go on ThreadUp and try to find Air Force Ones. I did find Air Force Ones and they were narrow, so they don't look good with everything I wear, so I don't wear them that often. I actually have these really chunky, they kind of look like I used to have this other shoe that's really chunky, and then I bought another shoe that's really chunky. Anyways, I do always wear a white sneaker. I kid you not. If you ever see me out and about, I'm wearing a white sneaker. It's like my favorite thing. Is it true that people only think about you whenever they need you? Ooh, great questions, guys. I really appreciate this. This is really fun. This is from Troy 7. Let's see. I don't know. I know there are some people out there that really enjoy um, feeling needed. And I know that comes from something. I don't know if it's maladaptive or adaptive. I just know that they really enjoy being needed. My mom enjoys being needed. I think it can be maladaptive sometimes, not always, but sometimes. If you can, so with my mom, she needed us. She always tried to force, like, feed us, spoon feed us. Even when I was 20 something, she would try to spoon feed me. She always I think she kind of handicapped my brother so that she can have someone to need her later on in life, so that he never really grew up to be an adult, you know what I mean? And I think you can need people to need you, but you also have to let go of certain people so that you like go move on to your grandchildren, go move on to the community, go move on to like homeless people or whatever other people in need, so that but you can't like force your wants and needs onto another person and make them be your child forever so that you have that fulfillment. A big thing for me too is that I don't want to see people just because I need to see them. I tell people too, when I see you, if I'm going to spend time with you, if I'm making time to see you, I wanted to see you. I don't need you. Like sometimes my aunts and uncles really want me to need them. They want me to use their money. They want me to depend on them. And I'm like, that's not the relationship I'm after. I will never want to depend on you. I mean, if I need you, if I'm in need, like if my house fell down or whatever, and that's what family's for, yeah, like that's what I would need you for. But I don't want to always depend on you. And so I always tell them, I'm here to spend time with you because I love you and I want to see you. And I don't think they're used to it. I think it makes them uncomfortable, but that's where I come from. And I think the same thing about my kid. I think that I will never want her to just like, of course, right now she needs me. Duh. I actually don't prefer it. I prefer her to like start, becoming more and more independent, whatever. I want to have a relationship where she wants to see me. I don't want to have a relationship where she needs to see me. Right now she needs to see me, duh. But I mean, like later on in life, it's not going to be, I'm not, I never, I just watched what my mom did to my brother and watched how she tried to handicap me and my other brother and how like maladaptive that was. And I never want to leave my daughter in a position where she's not prepared for the world. I always want her to be prepared for the world because the world is fucked. You know what I'm saying? Okay, sorry. You only need to remember yourself and the people that depend on you to be alive. No more. Bill Crew. This really comes to vanity, I feel. Vanity. I don't know if it's vanity. I think people sometimes really want to build a legacy, and I think it's to each their own, right? So maybe for Bill, he enjoys his family, and that's enough for him. But some people want more, right? And that's okay. Um, I think when it becomes more of a, are you doing it because you want this, because you want the legacy, because you don't feel like you're enough, or you're doing this because it comes from an enoughness? So I think it just depends. Yeah, I will never forget you. Bart Simpson, hell yeah, you that's so sweet, but you will forget me someday. 1,000%. You know, like we're watching, you're on my live and you might be here, but like maybe someday you will forget me and that's okay, you know, like it's not about me. So anyway, surviving life, huh? Not much survival going on here based on what I see. You're living a life of luxury whether you recognize it or not. Ooh, Eric said full. He is saying a handful. That is definitely true. um let's see. I am living a life of luxury. I am living a life of luxury. Yes. Surviving life. I meant surviving life. Look, I don't, how do I say this? Everyone has a hard life, whether they have luxury or don't have luxury, you know? And you're right. I have privilege in my life. 1,000%. You can always say that. And I'm grateful for it, you know? And I wish every other people had privilege in their life. And I am still surviving life. I think there's those two can still coincide with each other. You know, I still have a kid on the spectrum. I'm still worried about her. I still have 1,000 things to do all the time. And my life is still hard whether you see it or not. Even if I have money. Yeah. Like even if I have money. Um yeah, and I think that's a like mon yeah. I mean, it doesn't negate that you're surviving life too, or that your life might be hard, you know? Like I'm sure your life is hard. I don't think anyone's life is easy. Let's see. Moving on. But thank you for that, Eric. Enjoy yourself. Life is an instant stick burn a little while and disappear. Oh, Frodo, I appreciate that. It's kind of like a incense. Oh, sorry. You guys can't see the comment. I will try to pin it. It was pretty funny. Stick burn, instant stick burn sounds so morbid, and I enjoyed that. I could laugh 1,000 times, and it wouldn't come close to the joy I feel when you smile. Oh, you're so sweet, Kentwood. That is so poetic. Damn, I'm putting that up. um, yes, that was very poetic. It's so sweet. I am going to try to get to the bottom. Let's see. Bart Simpson, what is the difference between living and existing to you? Do you think you're living in the moment or existing? Bart Simpson. Um, I think sometimes I'm living in the moment. I think sometimes I'm existing. I think it ebbs and flows. I can't always be present. I try to be, but I don't like sometimes I'm in my own head, you know. Sometimes it's my nervous system. Sometimes it's not even in my head, it's in my whole body. That you have trauma, sometimes you're triggered, so you're not always living, you're just existing. I think with there's so much out there that wants to put you in a state of existing, you know, whether it's ads, whether it's shopping, whether it's consuming, whether it's watching the news, all of those, or just like daily struggles can put you in a mode of existing. Um, and it's hard to start living, I think. What is the difference between existing and living to you? Sometimes I think living is painful too. We say it like very spiritually, like oh, I transcended, oh, I self-actualized, oh, like I'm done with therapy, oh, my life is going to be amazing. It's not. It's dull, it's boring, sometimes it's sad, sometimes it's fear driven, sometimes it's overwhelming. And that's living too, like if you want to get to a place where you're enjoying your life, like you still find joy in whatever in your life, you still have to feel the pain of all the other things. I think that's living and existing. I think some people live better, and I think some people just exist, and that's okay. Maybe they're not ready. I don't want to judge anyone for their way of life. Maybe they don't have the resources I have. I would never just because I enjoy my life doesn't mean like I'm gonna be holier than thou about it. You know what I mean? Because I have fucking resources. Like the other guy said, fuck, it's true. I have leisure time sometimes. I can take a nap. I can go to therapy. Some people don't have the time, some people don't have the insurance, some people don't have whatever, yeah. And also I was like I was a college educated you graduated, so like you have sometimes more adaptive behaviors because you graduated, you have more resources. Anyways, can I see your Air Force Ones? No, I don't know if that's kinky or not because I feel like that's a little kinky. Sorry, now I have like foot trauma. Just like so many people talking about my feet. I'm just like, why are we talking about my feet on like live stream? Thank you guys so much. We made it to 100 likes. I love that. You're kidding. The world is fucked. You're not kidding. The world is fucked. The world is fucked. But we don't have to always be fucked. I think sometimes part of fighting back is taking your mental health and taking care of your mental health and not having to look at all the fuckedness in life, like I give to homeless people a lot, and I give to people like I try my best, and I also need to turn it off sometimes. I can't give when the world's going to shit, you can't always look at it. Yeah. I don't have a family. Bill Crew, you don't have a family this whole time, motherfucker. Nah, he's fun. I enjoy you. You should always come back. Sending good vibes. Okay. Everyone have a good weekend. Society mistrains our brains. Some things we don't need even may think we do. Yeah, that's true. I mean, society trains us to believe we're not enough. That's like the underlying thing of it all. But we are always enough. We are always worthy. And if you come from that place, your behaviors kind of change in a good way. Like if I run because I want to have fun. If I work not because it defines me, so I can take a break. Those things. But it's really hard to get there. Even I forget. I'm like, am I worthy? I don't remember. Am I worthy? I think I am. Like kind of like that. Are you wearing cool socks today? What is it with the feet stuff? It's so funny. It's kind of a funny joke at this point with the feet stuff. I am not showing you my feet on purpose. I'm grateful for pants today. Surviving in California. Oh, the harsh, harsh weather. I'm obviously being sarcastic. Let's see, where are you? My name is Harper. Thanks for asking. Why people are talking about is every person depressed? Not everyone's depressed. I'm not depressed, but like it's a very common thing. I think Hmm. We live in a society, I think it's a societal problem. I've never judged the individual for being depressed. It is life. Let's see. Keith is saying Villa fan too. What is this? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting to the bottom. Oh, I was really close anyways. Your atoms are only living now, but they've existed before being born, and you live and shed after you die. Hey, Bill Crew. I kind of have the same belief because I'm Buddhist. I believe in reincarnation. If you think about it, like your atoms are going to continue, they just become something else or whatever. They just turn into other things, and I kind of believe in reincarnation in that way. I also like this thought that came to me. I was listening to a book, I don't remember, it was a Buddhism book, but it was that I watch a lot of people I love be in a lot of pain and will never change and be only in more pain until they die. And I think about what life is like, suffering is for, and with reincarnation, or at least for this, I honestly, if you're Christian, if you're Catholic, you do you, and I support you entirely. But this has helped me with my like suffering, watching people suffer, watching the people I love suffer. Um, what helped me is that they have not learned the lesson they need to learn yet, and sometimes it might take them years, if not lifetimes, to learn this lesson that they need to learn to outgrow their pain. And I just have to kind of be there and watch them. So like I think about sometimes my brother, he's not he will probably be like mentally unstable for his whole life, and he probably will not change, and that's the life he chose, and I can only help so much. And at this point my help is not helping. He's the only one who can get him out of this. I'm here to support him if he needs help, if he wants it, but he doesn't want it. So at this point I have to just watch him and then take care of myself, which is a shitty situation. I hate feeling powerless, you know I don't know. What do you guys feel? For me, I do like that I meet some new people, and only one day I do not meet two times the same people, because sometimes it's enough just to pass a good moment. Hmm. It's okay to just be strangers again. Sometimes it is nice to meet people. You don't have to be friends forever. um I'm learning that. I had some lifelong friends. I've known them since I was in high school, and recently I decided I don't have it in me to be friends anymore, and that's okay. And I'm so grateful for the time I had with them, and that's enough right now. And maybe we could be friends someday, but right now I'm okay with it not being. And yeah, like, we don't always have to be together all the time, best friends forever. You could just have moments with people and then connect with new people and then appreciate those moments. And that's sometimes I wonder about that too, because I don't my whole life I hadn't had like a core group, like um my family, I don't choose not to be that close to them. And my extended family, they chose not to be that close to me. um and all of it can be very painful. Or like even friend groups, sometimes I'm like, man, I wish I had a whole friend group that looks so cool together that we could all hang out and whatever. And I don't have that. But that doesn't mean I don't have genuine connections when I have them. Like, I still should appreciate the friendships I have. I don't think we have to be defined by what we see on TV, like Boys Meets World kind of thing, where they look like they're friends forever, or like, or whatever. Like, maybe we don't have that, but doesn't mean that we don't have a good friend group or individual friends that we see that still fulfill lots of our needs. Anyways, sorry, I'm just babbling at this point. I had a small family with a mom and three brothers. I was second oldest and homeless now, just learning everything in life. Blue Crew. Bill Crew. I always call you Blue Crew. Sorry. Um, you're homeless now. What do you think you're learning now about life? Now that you're yeah, uh, what do you feel like you learned in life from your transition, basically? Trevor, I hope you're having a good Friday too. In the city of Vegas. God, Philip, I'm so jealous. Have fun, drink lots, gamble. Good luck. Let's see. You look Cantonese, woman. I am Vietnamese, though. Everyone's so sweet. I'll talk to you later on Discord. Yes, Keith, and I'll tell everyone how much I think white people rap better than black people. It's been so fun. I'm sorry. Let's see. That's growing. Basically, you're saying you watch others' mistakes and learn from them and don't make them yourself. I say it a lot. Some want the experience of making those mistakes. It's dumb. I don't know if it's dumb, Bill Crew. I really don't. I don't think it's dumb that people have to go through that experience. I don't think it's dumb when they have to do it 1,000 times for years and years and years. I think we're all human, and sometimes we don't know why we do the bad things we do or the stupid things we do, and it's just human. I mean, I can think of millions of people out there that do stupid things every single day and have to make the same mistake every single day. And I think we all just need some grace doing that. And yes, you're right. Sometimes I like to look, I'm learning something from everybody. I think that's what I find the most interesting about living or learning and being interested in people. When I find someone that I feel like they really have their shit together, they like are good family people. They seem like they still have like joy in their life and they're older. I want to learn what they have, you know? I want to learn how they live life, what they see, how they adapted. But like when I see someone that's like kind of like their soul is in a lot of pain, I kind of want to do the opposite of what they're teaching me something too, but I like to listen to it so that I can maybe do the opposite, you know? I like I had a brother who's like trying to be healthy, and he listens to this guy who's not very healthy, and I was like, why don't you listen to me about your health things? I am healthy, you know? Like, and I don't, and I think that about anything, like um some people are really good in their field. So like if my mother-in-law is really good at business, then I'm maybe going to take her advice. I'm really going to listen to her because she's good at that. But if she's not good at relationships, then I'm not going to take her advice, you know? Like I don't want to have the relationships she has or whatever. Just like saying, for instance, I don't know, I'm just saying, for everyone, please like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys so much for being here, and thanks for listening to me chat about life. um your own peace is more important than everything else. Being broke, you can do nothing, because being broke, you can do nothing. I love that. The peace is more important than everything. I am Vietnamese, yeah. Like I said, everything. What is on your right arm? Oh yeah, it's my daughter's birthday. In Roman numerals. You have a business. You cannot let everyone. You cannot let everyone into your life. You have to manage your peace. This is so true. I used to think you have to love everyone. You have like you can be super inclusive. I used to think that. Now I don't think that. I think you do have to protect your peace. Some people are meant to be in your life for a little while, and then sometimes they're not meant to be in your life. And that doesn't mean they're bad people and doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means that in this time you get to choose everything. You get to choose the content you listen to. But you also have to understand how it affects your mental health. You know, you have to be like, this content is making me go a little crazy, or this content is making me feel more happy, you know, kind of like that. Or not just content, people in your life. You don't have to have them in your life if they're just making you feel bad. How comfortable are you with saying no to things and people? Do you embrace or avoid how you're feeling? I embrace how I feel, and sometimes I avoid how I feel, but I eventually embrace how I feel, because I can't, if I did that forever, I wouldn't feel good in the inside, right? But sometimes I notice myself doing some toxic positivity, you know, like saying, oh, even though I'm doing this, I'm grateful for XYZ. And I'm like, that's kind of toxic, because all I really want to say is that I'm tired, or that I'm not feeling good right now, or like this moment of parenthood is hard. Even if I am grateful most of the time, I kind of use that as a blanket thing, I've noticed. So I'm working on trying to not do that. I'm not comfortable with saying no to people. I feel bad. I feel as a woman, you're trained to feel like you are responsible for everyone's feelings when you're not. You're only responsible for your own feelings. Um, but I'm getting better at saying no. So thank you for asking. Are you trouble slash or are you troubled? I think I'm trouble, not troubled. Sorry for telling that. But for a man, essentially, essentially woman. Do you have a husband? I do. Everyone's so sweet. And thank you, mods out there, especially Blue. He's always doing such a good job. You can work on yourself, learn new things. Always, always. That's a big thing for me. Common sense is up like a penny. What, like not worth it? Essentially, for me, my head had to be clean because I'm a tradmer, and I cannot make wrong work. Ooh. Bye. Catch you later, Trevor. Hi Teddy. Okay everyone, you guys have been so amazing, and I love you guys for chilling with me, and this has been so fun, and I'm actually surprised that everyone has such good like you guys all have great thoughts, and like I'm thought-provoking questions. So thank you so much for that. You can pick it up anywhere for free. Trader. Oh, okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys later. Thank you, Tony, for saying hi. Let's see. As a man, you feel responsible for working hard as fuck. Oh, yeah, that's so true too. It's old school. Today is like shit, Instagram, but bless you guys. Dennis, I hear you. Like, women have their own responsibilities, and men, and they're not our responsibilities. It's just societal thoughts. And men have their own things too. And I hear that. It can be rough. No karaoke today. Oh, retro rocket. I can't. So my daughter's outside and I can't karaoke today because we're gonna go to a roller coaster theme park thing. So I don't have time. I'm like, and also because she'll be outside, she'd probably scream if I was singing, and it's just not, it'd be too chaotic. So we're gonna karaoke on Monday and Friday next week. It was spring break this week. Sorry, retro. But thank you for asking. I love that you wanted to sing. I totally wanted to geek out and sing too, but not today. Plant-based diets are ruining our health. Whoa, Bo, that's a big statement. I don't know if that's true. I mean, is it ruining your health? That's what matters. I mean, if you're eating the diet that you want to eat, then great. It's rough to make other people diet the way you diet. Besides, your body's different from other people. Like, I eat a low meat eating diet, and I feel like plants have been the best things for me. But I mean, I also have a little bit of meat in my life, but I didn't at one time too, and I didn't think it was that hard. Anyways, so where are you from? Dennis, I am from LA, and I'm actually leaving right now. And thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Please smash that. I sound so Instagrammy or influency. Smash that like, subscribe button if you want to see more. Oh my God, I sound just like them. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good weekend. Anyone that's chilling at Coachella, take lots of pictures, enjoy your life, drink, hydrate, stay, don't OD basically, and stay safe. Anyways, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Mwah. Bye. Bye, Bart Simpson. Join the Discord if you want to like talk to me on there. I'm a huge troll there, and I talk a lot about I really make everyone angry on my Discord, but it's real fun. Bye.